maybe, you know, throwing in some sauteed vegetables.
Oh, I should have had sauteed vegetables for breakfast with my French toast.
Yeah, why not? Saute vegetables with
Suggestion,
breakfast.
Abby, instead tomorrow, instead of 5 slices of French toast, I'm gonna eat 3 slices of French toast that have sauteed vegetables for breakfast. Can't wait.
The process itself sucks. I just don't understand how any of this is worth it.
You don't understand what it's like to be an athlete, Abby. You don't
I'm gonna
get
talk about Greg Doucette and Abbey Sharp, dietitian. It's going to be very interesting. I will talk what I think about it as a clinical nutritionist and fitness coach. I've been studying for 10 years. So to be a dietitian, you have to study 8 to 10 years. The knowledge, we probably have the same, but I will tell my opinion, what I personally think, how she sees diet she suggests to her clients and patients. Stay tuned.
Do you know why this law shouldn't be applied to humans like it is machinery?
As soon as she said the laws of thermodynamics don't apply to people.
Greg Doucette said that she doesn't know the law of thermodynamics. She does. Trust me, Greg, she does know, but she tell her clients things what they want to hear. She doesn't tell client, if you eat too much, you're going to be fat. If you don't eat too much, you're going to be slim. Because it doesn't work in her way. She wouldn't have lots of clients because people like sheeps. They like to hear what they want to hear. If the dietitian said, it's okay, that's fine. So they'll say, I'm not doing really bad. But then, look, if you're fat, then obviously you're doing something wrong. But if dietitian said to you, it's okay, then how is it gonna be okay? I think Greg's talk sense. Maybe that's why I like his channel. I'm not against of Abbey Sharp. She wants to be nice to her clients and patients. She wants to say nice things that they want to hear. But what a bullshit and crap.
She made a 52-minute video about me. Can you believe that?
It's kind of to put Greg Doucette down, saying that, look at me, I'm dietitian. Who is a Greg Doucette? He's a bodybuilder. Okay, he's kinesiologist. It's not that big deal. Actually, I'm dietitian, talking Abbey Sharp. So she does want to put him down. Abbey Sharp said that calorie doesn't matter. Okay, if calorie doesn't matter, then is she talk sense? No, she doesn't. Calories do matter. If you eat more than you should a day and you don't burn these calories, guess where all these calories will go? They will convert into fat. People who say calorie doesn't matter, just don't listen to them. They tell you what you want to hear. And if you want to hear what you want to hear, you can email me and I will say to you, it's okay. It's okay. You're a little bit fat. It's okay. We'll add a little bit salad, but calories doesn't matter. It's okay. Let's listen, Abbey Shark. It's okay. To be honest, I didn't understand when Greg Doucette put sweet syrup on his salad. But then, does he put lots of calories into it? No. Normally, if you make the salad bowl, you add lots of olive oil or dressing. You add up, just on dressing, 300 calories. So, is Greg does this? No. Abbey Sharp, she's kind of saying that we'll reduce the portion size. But you know yourself, when you eat this much, will you be satisfied? I doubt it. I actually doubt it. When you have volume, like Greg eat volume of salad, you'll be more satisfied with volume than having like a bird. Listen to Abbey Sharp if you want advice. If you want real advice, then listen to me or listen to Greg Doucette. Then me or Greg, we're not gonna bullshit you. We're gonna tell you how it is, how actually diet works.
I always say, if you're putting information out there, you do have to take responsibility for it.
She throws up a bunch of clips of me where she's trying to paint me in a bad way.
You see, it doesn't suit Abbey Sharp, that information, because eventually people will realize that what Greg said, or what I say in my video, make more sense because it gives a good results. But what she says like a robotic way of dietitians do. So dietitians, they tell you like a robot. They give you a diet, like a standard diet for a obese person and a standard diet for a person who is bulimic or anorexic or whatever. So they have this standard view of dieting, which doesn't work in reality. And Abbey Sharp, registered dietitian, she doesn't know and don't have any knowledge how hard it is to stay lean and build lean muscle mass. She knows general just to be fit, but for her to be fit, it's you can be 14 stone, and she will say it's okay. It's okay. You're 40, so you're in your 40s. You can be size 14 as long as you're happy with your body shape. But in reality, if you ask majority, 99% of people who is obese, if you will say to them, do you want to be fit like such and such person? Will they say, no, how dare you say that, I don't want to be fit? Do you think it's going to happen like this? No, it's not going to happen like this. Of course they want to be fit, but they cannot be fit because they cannot control their habits, bad habits, eating habit. It's easy to put your big butt on a sofa and just munch and eat so much that you'll feel sick. It's easier to do that than take your butt to the gym, because in the gym you have to work. You have to actually work. You have to put effort to it. No, that doesn't work. No, I don't like that. So it's easier just to get the bunch of junk food and just shuffle all the food into your mouth and get full and say, yeah, I'm full now. And then what happened next day? They feel depressed, they feel fat, they feel really crap. Is it these things Abbey Sharp promote as a dietitian? No, what she should say, the amount of calorie you eat will affect how you're going to look. So if you want to lose weight, you have to reduce your calorie intake, and if you want to gain lean muscle mass, just to tone up your body, just to be in shape, you have to join the gym, or you have to do some sort of exercise at home. But you have to do exercise. Just losing weight without exercise, yes, I have no doubt you can lose weight without exercise, but don't expect you're gonna have any sort of definition. Body definition, muscle definition doesn't happen as a magic. There isn't a magic pill. It doesn't work like this. That's what Greg said. He said that you have to work hard to get lean. Magic doesn't happen. You have to take your butt from that sofa and do something about it before it gets bigger. Or if you don't, then with a big butt, you will have health complication, you'll be on a medication for life, and then what happens? You're gonna blame your age. You will say, oh, well, sorry, that's my age, I'm in my 50s. Oh yeah, I'm in my 50s. People like to blame someone. They blame their age, they blame their genetic. Oh, I'm fat because I have a thick bones. I'm fat because mom, dad, grandmother, or wherever, they are fat because I'm genetically fat. Listen. How ridiculous is that? The person is fat because the person eating too much. You cannot put on weight just breathing in the calorie. It doesn't work like this.
First off, I love me some French toast, though when I make it, it doesn't usually look like that. But I would ultimately love to see just a little bit more variety in this meal.
He does have a variety. If you look at his diet and if you look at his video, what he promote lots of vegetables, low-calorie vegetable. He promote lots of leafy salads which have very low calories, And he doesn't say, don't eat fruit because of the fructose. How dare you, don't eat fruit. Because some do. Some dietitian would say, no. You know what, vegan is best. I know dietitian, nutritionist, clinical nutritionists who studied to be what they are and convert themselves to be vegetarian, vegan, carnivore diet, I don't know, Doucette diet, so many different diets. But dietitian, nutritionist should know that specific diet like carnivore diet, eating just meat, is not good. Being on ketogenic diet, it's not good because it's too much fat and there is not enough of fiber. And being vegetarian is not good. Being vegan is not good because we're missing out on micronutrients. We don't get amino acid. And you will argue with me that you can get amino acids from the other plant food. But guess what? Those amino acids from plant, they not actually bioavailable to human body. So we need meat. I'm not against vegan, vegetarian, fruitarian, whatever, but we need animal product because we mammals. Some people would argue and say, look, bull eating just grass and look how big they are. But their gallbladder is different size. They produce different amount of enzymes genetically. So that's why that cow doesn't eat meat, because they have different stomach, they have a different body. That's why they eat grass. We human, we're not designed to eat just grass. We need animal product. So I don't see nothing wrong with Greg Doucette breakfast. He have blueberries, and as Abbey Sharp said that you have to put some vegetable. Who eat vegetables in the morning? You have to be idiot to eat vegetables in the morning. I mean, some people do. I don't argue with that, but normally people don't. I don't eat vegetables in the morning. I prefer something sweet and something low calorie. And plus, I don't eat always a breakfast at the certain time, like dietitians suggest. Dietitians suggest you have to have breakfast, lunch and dinner and snack in between. But what about listen to your body and eat when you actually want to eat? That would make more sense. If you will eat when you truly feel hungry. Doing fasting diet, you can watch my videos about the fasting. Doing fasting, it's wrong, because ghrelin, like Greg said, will punch you so hard that you will polish everything what you have in a cupboard or in a fridge. Eat when you feel hungry. Don't force yourself to eat when you don't feel hungry, because that's wrong, absolutely wrong. And the food have to taste nice. And quantity, it's important, very important.
Most people's breakfasts are probably way better than that. I'm sure everyone has a better breakfast than that.
Maybe, throwing in some sauteed vegetables.
Oh, I should have had sauteed vegetables for breakfast with my French toast.
Yeah, why not? Saute vegetables with
Suggested,
breakfast.
Abby, instead, tomorrow, instead of 5 slices of French toast, I'm gonna eat 3 slices of French toast that have sauteed vegetables for breakfast. Can't wait.
You will have sauteed vegetables, plus yogurt on the side, plus maybe porridge, plus maybe something else, and a lot of fruit, don't forget. So it will be very balanced diet. I also want to point, I can see she's pregnant, and it's kind of not nice from the women to talk like this about women who is pregnant. But let's imagine she's not pregnant, for example, because otherwise I feel a little bit bad to talk maybe not nice things to a woman who is pregnant.
I know 10 times more information than you, Abby. 10 times more.
I do believe, because Abbey Sharp know what she studied 10, 15, 20 years ago. She doesn't update her brain, her knowledge about reality, what happened in reality. So what is this obsession with a white bread or brown bread? Look at the calorie. If brown bread have more calories than white bread, why would you have brown bread that have more calories? The health-wise, maybe this much. It have more health benefit, but not much. Let's say if one slice of seeded bread, 230 calories, and one slice of white bread could be 60 to 100 calories. So person will have one seeded slice bread, but instead they could have two sliced bread. Which breakfast person will feel fuller, with one slice or with two slices? You guess, and you probably know. Brown bread do have a little bit more fiber than white bread. But then if you eat enough of leafy salad and low-calorie vegetables, you already consume enough of fiber. And when it comes to protein, people are obsessed with the protein. People take too much of protein. You don't need so much of protein. You don't need that unnecessary pressure on your liver, unnecessary pressure on your kidney. You don't need in protein. No, in bodybuilding, calories matter. Not protein. We eat way enough too much protein and enough of protein. That's actually the last thing you should look at. You should look the amount of fiber you eat from a low-calorie food. That's the key. Not brown bread or brown rice have more protein than the other one. Food have to be tasty and volume. Volume, I will repeat, volume is important. It's so important, like breathing. The bigger your plate with low-calorie leafy salad, you're going to feel fuller for longer. Not because you eat so much protein you feel fuller for longer. Yes and no. Yes, you will feel fuller for longer if eating more protein, but you eat more calories too. So why not having low-calorie leafy salads and vegetables?
Why bread is healthier than rice, to prove to people who eat rice all the time.
Okay, talking about rice and bread. When I was on a prep, I did eat rice, chicken and broccoli. You know how boring it is? It's so boring. There is no variety. I never had the knowledge or experience how to prep for bikini, and when I tried, there was right and wrong. So I tried the way that bodybuilders do, and I tried Greg Doucette diet, and then I realized it's actually tasty with Greg Doucette cookbook. So now it's been 3 months or 4 months, I think. I purchased his book. I don't know, yeah. I use his book, but I also cook my own food. Hopefully one day I will release my cookbook and training program in the future. Let's say, wish me luck.
It's to the point where people think they can't even eat fruit because of fructose.
Abbey Sharp really don't like Greg Doucette. The reason why she doesn't like him and the way he's eating, because she have this view of that bodybuilders are restrict their diet, they restrict with everything, and how sorry you should feel for them. No, if you're doing the right way, then you will not feel sorry for yourself. You can do the right way and enjoy your meals. Here's an example. One of my colleagues made diet plan for her client, and that client a few months later came back to me and said, you know what, I want you to make me a diet plan because I actually don't understand. But how it started? First of all, she said to me, can you look at this diet plan, what's wrong there? And I said, no, if you want me to make your diet plan, I'm not going to review another dietitian diet plan and say what's wrong or right she's doing. When I looked at it, I thought the quantity of meal about this much, and it's boring. The ingredients is about the list like this, then you think, really, do I have to cook that? Really? I'll leave it. So that's why this diet's not sustainable, because the more the ingredients, the less you want to cook. I don't know, it's in as a busy mom of 3 kids, I don't look for meals that have tons of ingredients. My meals, very quick and easy. I'm in the kitchen and I'm quickly out of the kitchen. I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours in the kitchen like dietitians suggest. And in reality, not many people like or want to spend in the kitchen for hours. Some dietitians and nutritionists are fat themselves and doing diet plan or exercise plan. You know how dietitians suggest to do exercise? They kind of give on an A4 page, briefly writing what exercise you should do. Yes, they're effective, but they're not as effective as you want it to be. So if you want to look lean and lose body fat, dietitian is the wrong person who give you exercise plan. If you want to look lean, fit, healthy, ask person who is lean, fit, healthy. Sometimes it doesn't matter whether that person have a qualification of dietitian or personal trainer, fitness coach, whatever. If that person fit and healthy, better ask them than dietitian. That person who maybe don't have any degree of nutrition or exercise, they will give you real advice, not bullshit advice. They will give you realistic advice how you can achieve to get the desired body you want. So don't always fall that the person have a dietitian degree and look, I'm dietitian. You know, sometimes, if not most of the time, they advertise themselves on a certain product that they never even used it because they have that degree. And that's not right. If you are studied to be a dietitian or doctor, whatever, you have to be what you study for, not just showing that protein shake or bar or supplement and say, look, I'm dietitian, I've got a degree, but take this supplement, that's the best supplement. It's a magic pill, it's the best supplement. It doesn't work like this. So listen to the real person and not always fall for their degree. So if dietitians suggest to use low calorie dressing, it still have quite high fat. But the reason why dietitians don't suggest like Walden Farm, because of artificial sweeteners. Oh, how dare you use the artificial sweeteners? They cause cancer, they cause this and they cause that. You know, people die of obesity more than people die of cancer. Some may not believe me, but it's true. People die not just from obesity. People die from obesity, from too much medication. Medication for life will damage you more than any sweetness. So adding sucralose or acesulfate K, maltitol, or there is so many sweeteners in the market. Using sweeteners, you lower the calories. Using real sugar, you add up calories. So by adding up calories, you spike insulin faster. You don't spike insulin on sweeteners. And insulin is responsible whether you're going to be fat or slim. High insulin spikes cause you to store fat. If insulin is kind of in a moderate level, body will not store as fat. As a clinical nutritionist and fitness coach, I'm not against of sweetness, that this can cause cancer, that can cause cancer. Do you think I haven't thought about it? Of course I have. I read about it, I research about it, but then the more I research about sweetness, I realize that people die more of eating crap than from sweetness. Plus, you need so much. To die from sweetness, you have to consume 500 grams a day, I presume, I don't know. You have to consume way too much to actually die from sweetness. So I'm not against of sweetness. You can use sweetness. You will reduce calories.
Abby, did you know that labels are allowed to lie?
And labels are lying sometimes, if not all the time. So if you want to be very accurate with your calories, you have to weigh food. Labels can be wrong. Walden Farm, very low in calories. I use skinny syrup. Actually, let's rephrase that. I use very little of brand skinny syrup. I personally don't like this artificial taste, and I'm still looking for something that it will look and taste like a real dressing or syrup. At the moment, they're all for me artificial, and I kind of I stick to yum syrup. It does have a calories, but it's very close, if not completely similar to normal syrup. I will end my video, and my advice to you, if you want to be fit and healthy, do something about it. Stop complaining and blaming your age or time or money. You can do it if you want to, or you can find an excuse and then pay for it later on in life. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please press bell button to be notified when I release new videos. I hope you enjoy this video, and thank you for staying tuned. See you later.